January 6, 1968. Now a seasoned pilot on his second tour in Vietnam, recently promoted Major Brady was awakened early for a mission to save 2 Vietnamese soldiers wounded deep in the mountains. Thick fog covered the terrain. Other aircraft had tried 7 rescue attempts. Each had failed. Now Major Brady got the call. Navigating his way beneath the fog, Brady followed a narrow road and valley stream directly to the wounded soldiers' position. As the soldiers were loaded into the Huey, he heard chatter through his radio. American casualties, nearly 70 of them, 20 kilometers upriver. The men were pinned down no more than 50 meters from the enemy position. Multiple unsuccessful rescue attempts had been made. Without hesitation, Major Brady loaded a medical team into his Huey and lifted off toward the Americans' position. Flying through the fog along a forest trail just above the ground, he passed right over a North Vietnamese Army unit, too stunned to react to the lone American medical helicopter. Locating the Americans, he loaded the wounded for evacuation. Back at the landing zone, men cheered as Brady's helicopter emerged from the fog. Immediately, he went back for more, and then again. On his third trip, his aircraft was hit by enemy fire, badly damaging its controls. Yet he kept flying, obtaining a replacement aircraft and heading into enemy lines a 4th time. A mine detonated as he evacuated a trapped platoon, hitting 2 of his crew and damaging his ship. Still, he was able to evacuate 6 more severely wounded soldiers to receive aid. In all, Brady and his crew saved nearly 60 wounded soldiers that day. At the time, amidst daily combat, the missions of January 6, 1968 seemed almost routine to Major Brady. The men who witnessed them disagreed. To them, Brady's actions were extraordinary and warranted the military's highest award for valor, the Medal of Honor. Patrick Brady would fly more than 2,500 combat missions in Vietnam, evacuating some 5,000 men from the battlefield. Under his leadership, Brady's pilots evacuated more than 21,000 wounded, both friendly and enemy. One of only 2 soldiers in Vietnam to be awarded the Medal of Honor and the Army's second highest award, the Distinguished Service Cross, Patrick Henry Brady would rise to the rank of Major General. And yet, despite his rank and distinction, in his dreams, he is still a young captain under the command of Major Kelly, strapping into the seat of his Huey and taking off through the fog for the missions that matter to him most, saving lives.